Health, Beauty, Life, the show, was created to recognize and explore trends in celebrity, food, beauty and fashion, health and fitness, travel and lifestyle. Hosted by Patrick Dockery.
Hi everybody, today we're here with Sara, my new friend, and she's a world famous food blogger. And what do you blog about? I mean, I know you blog about food, but tell us a little bit about your blog.
I try to keep everything pretty whole foods focused, so it's not necessarily like all vegetarian or super strict raw or vegan or anything like that, but just about emphasizing making things with whole ingredients, a lot of gluten-free stuff,
Great.
Just being healthier.
And then what's the name of the blog, so everybody knows?
Sprouted Kitchen.
Sprouted Kitchen. It's catchy, I like it. So what are you gonna cook for us today, Miss Sprouted Kitchen?
Today we're gonna make sort of a light lunch. We're gonna make some hummus with some gluten-free rice crackers, and then a salad that has some quinoa and strawberries. And
Now quinoa, so everybody knows, quinoa is not a cuss word, you guys. Can you explain to us what quinoa is, just in case? I don't wanna lose people in the Midwest on this. Go ahead.
It's a gluten-free grain that is actually a seed.
Okay. It's high in protein, I know
High
that.
in protein. It can be warm, it could be cold in salads. People eat it as like an oatmeal alternative.
Ooh, yum. And it's gluten-free, which I love.
Yes.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's get started.
Okay.
What do we have here?
So we're gonna start with the hummus, which is, if you have a food processor, that's the easiest way. If you have a blender, that works too. We're gonna start with the chickpeas, which it's actually really easy to make your own beans. I soaked them overnight in water. They kind of double in size. This is about half a pound of dried beans, which gets me about 2 cups once they're cooked. And they're just boiled in water, probably for about an hour.
And a lot of people call those garbanzo beans as well.
Right, so same thing.
Chickpeas, garbanzo beans. Okay.
So these are cooked, drained, everything. We're gonna put those in the food processor. Everything kind of just goes in there. So easy.
Okay.
I have some garlic.
Already prepped up.
So
now, about how much garlic do you like to put in? It depends on your taste, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna use about 3 cloves. This is gonna be fairly garlicky. And the thing is, it gets even more garlicky as it sits in the fridge. So if this is gonna last you, use a little less because it'll get more powerful.
Well, yeah, as you guys know, garlic is my friend. I mean, you know.
And this is some tahini, which is just ground up sesame seeds. So this is kind of the traditional thing. I'm gonna say about 2 tablespoons is what that is. It adds like the depth of creaminess to hummus. So if you really like that, then just add a little bit more. Well, why not?
Yeah, why not? Go for it. Get crazy.
So I have that, and then I'm gonna do a few different mixed herbs. I have some fresh basil.
Ooh, yummy.
And a little bit of chives.
Okay.
Just throw it all in there. And then I like to use a little bit of lemon juice, even more than I say would be a traditional amount, because it keeps it lighter. Like, you need the moisture in there. Olive oil is pretty caloric compared to lemon, so I'm trying.
So in other words, for the liquid content, you're replacing a little more. In this case, you're putting more lemon than you would olive oil. So because you want to keep it a little lighter.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, great. That was translation, you know. She's a blogger. I'm just some guy. Hey, you know, I'm helping you out.
Just try and pick up the seeds. If you blend them in there, no one's gonna die.
If I get fresh, you could slap me in the face with those lemon hands, huh? As an astringent, hey, I shaved this morning, you know?
Salt and pepper, just a lot. We're not really gonna measure, just kind of,
just grind,
you know, a pinch of this, a pinch of that.
Okay. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. That looks like some sea salt.
Yes.
We love sea salt. You always get, a lot of people use sea salt. I prefer it, actually.
Yeah, anything non-iodized.
And what about the oil? Not yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna pulse it a little bit just to get everything together.
Okay, you're gonna pulse it. We always like to pulse things.
Yes.
Technical term here.
Then chop everything up. And then go.
And go.
It's up.
And up.
Okay.
Hope you guys got that. It was a pulse, 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 go. And up.
It's up.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I want to put in, I'm gonna say about 1/3 cup of oil.
Okay, great.
Some people do it, like to do it while it's streaming. I don't really understand why that matters, so we're gonna do some oil and then just a little bit of water. Again, just to kind
So
of.
about a, what? Quarter of a cup?
Quarter of a cup.
And
Pulse it again.
pulse, 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 pulse.
And go.
Get the spoon in there and just dish it out. And then we have some, I know, we have some rice and bean crackers gluten-free that you brought a little earlier, and then that's what we're gonna use for dipping. Just blow out some chips here. Pretty dish right here.
And always with a little green on top.
Gotta love that.
Little fresh pepper.
Mmm.
Aesthetics, most important.
So this is the first part. We have our lovely dish of basically rice and bean crackers with a hummus. With, once again, that's made out of garbanzo beans, tahini sauce. We got lemon, chives, basil, garlic, salt and pepper, little oil, little water. Do we get it all?
Yeah, that's everything.
Pretty easy, and you saw you gotta pulse, hold, pulse, hold, and then you've got some lovely hummus. Absolutely, and you get, like you say, if you want it spicy, you add spice, you do whatever you want. So I'm gonna taste this a little later because we have something else we're gonna cook, right?
Exactly.
Well, we're back. I bet you missed us so much. We, left it for a couple of seconds. We had to do a couple cleanups and get the thing prepped up. So what do we have here? We're gonna make the quinoa, which by the way is not a cuss word. We've established that. And how do we make the quinoa?
The quinoa is, we're just gonna put everything in a saucepan like you're making rice. So you have 1 cup of the dried quinoa and about one...
I'll be your helper here.
Okay.
Get this out of your way.
Oh, thank you. And about 1 1/4 cups of coconut milk.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
So that's the liquid that's gonna cook the quinoa, maybe a little pinch of salt.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put it on the stove over low heat just to get some little simmering bubbles. With the lid on it, and we leave it.
I know you had prepared some earlier, the magic of television, and take a look at about the consistency we're looking for. And the camera could come in here. So it's kind of like a grain. It almost looks like, what's that, tabbouleh almost in a lot of ways. See how it's granular? It's excellent, high in protein, gluten-free, and this is gonna be going on our salad.
It's gonna mix in some of the chives with it.
Look at you.
I know.
Creative. Now you're gonna show us how to make the dressing, I guess.
Yes, so very easy dressing because there's a lot of other flavors going on. A little bit of agave nectar, maybe in about 2 tablespoons.
And agave comes from the agave plant, correct?
Right.
And they use that to make tequila out of, but this is also a sweetener.
Exactly, so you want to have a little of that in the dressing. Pinch of salt and pepper.
Yummy.
And then the juice of a large lemon. These are Meyer lemons, so it's a little sweeter, not like quite as acidic as standard lemon.
They juice well. Either you're really strong or those are easy to juice.
These are easier to juice and they're really ripe, so they're nice and juicy. And then you're just gonna whisk while you're whisking in the olive oil. So just whisk together the lemon juice and the agave.
Salt and pepper.
Just whisk in some olive oil. It's sort of just a basic little vinaigrette proportions here. So I like things sort of acidic, so I have about half and half.
About half and half? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
There it is.
There's your dressing.
Pretty easy. And then we've got the greens. Now what kind of greens do we have? Bring those over here. And what kind of greens do we have?
This is some organic baby arugula.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's kind of a spicier green.
I love that, yeah.
I like that. A lot of things going on in there.
All right.
Okay, so we want to put in the quinoa, which is cool. You don't want hot quinoa because then it's going to wilt all your lettuce. Just throw everything in the bowl. It's a big tossed salad.
Okay. Let me get this out of your way.
That, strawberries. You could use any seasonal fruit. Strawberries are kind of the spring, early summer.
Okay.
I don't know. Use whatever other fruit. Pears in the fall.
Yeah, pears would be nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really
Something
good.
different. And then just some feta cheese. As much as you want. I'm gonna say this is probably gonna feed 4 to 6 people. So I'm gonna say like about a cup.
This is looking good. Look at this. Wow. And the colors are nice too.
Yeah.
You got your arugula, you got your feta cheese, and you got your strawberries. What a combo. I mean, talk about spicing up a meal. You do something like this, your husband comes home and he's like, wow, what's this all about, right? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So feta cheese and then Marcona almonds, which are a blanched almond that they, and then are fried and they have salt on them.
Ooh,
so
I like yum yum. Let me try one.
I like anyone try one. They're a
Yeah.
little sweeter. You could use any other nuts. I like pistachio in here.
Yeah, pistachios.
Yeah, another color.
I love pistachios. Okay, go ahead. So
These are
almonds.
really good. You put in what you want and then always save some for the top for garnish because it's...
Okay, like on the individual plates?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's that, and then we're gonna put in some of the dressing. I don't know how dressed you guys like it.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
Now my mouth's watering.
My hands are clean, so I'm just gonna use my hands.
I saw her wash her hands. And I'm sure you're gonna put this on your blog. You gotta have the whole world see you cooking.
Yeah.
Not only is she a genius, she's gorgeous, What are you gonna do, right? And she has great hands. So you cut these up, the shallots.
Really
then you
thin.
sauteed them with olive oil, didn't you?
Just a really little bit.
Okay, and then what kind of heat? Just a medium heat?
Yeah, for medium, toss those in. You could have put them on the top.
Okay.
No harm.
They smell good. Love, love, love it.
Okay.
You know I hate food, right? Yeah.
Down.
Good, just a little.
Okay, and then just
Gonna plate it up. Okie dokie.
okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna taste it. And get a little fork, and we're gonna.
Give you a little garnish. Always a little extra on the top.
Oh yeah. This is my favorite part, of course, of the whole meal, is when I get to actually taste the food. What do you want me to try first?
The hummus.
The hummus? Oh, okay. Hummus first. I'm gonna take a chip and dig in there. Look at that. Oh boy. Gluten-free and delicious. That's good. You use good olive oil.
Yeah.
I can really taste it. The lemon. Wow, that's really good.
Good.
You know what I would have done though? I'll put a little spice in there. A little heat. If you want the heat, just throw a little heat. It's really good. But that is so delicious. Good job. I love it. Now for the salad. All right, I'm gonna get all the components. So you get a little bit of the strawberry. I got some thin, little cheese. Oops, messed up here. And here we go. And here we go.
Isn't that-
I did not. Okay. Number one, I love arugula to start with. But I was a little tripping on the strawberries. I mean, I like the color and all, but it works. It's
sweet.
so good. And the dressing doesn't overpower the flavor of the ingredients. They're pretty good, you know that? She's good. You gotta read her blog. Obviously, she knows what she's talking about. So, this is quick and easy. You saw how fast. This was easy.
Yes, very easy.
Easy and healthy, gluten-free, amazing. Sarah, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
You're good. Let me see. Look at those hands.
I know.
There's still a little residual on here, so she will be blogging with slightly dirty hands in just a moment. But amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey, maybe you have to come back sometime and cook again, right?
You're more than welcome.
All right. Well, until next time, everybody, just remember to enjoy.